I don't even know if I have enough memory to do this, but let's do this. Let's do this. This is, how many pages is this? I don't even know. Like a whole bunch of pages of letter. This was when I was already fucking in my own little cell alone. And I started writing this letter. And like I said in my post, um, yeah, this is what it is. It says, hey, this one's to Tim. This one's to Tim that I never sent, okay? It says, hey, it's been a while since I wrote you. I'm in jail. I'm sure you know that. I just want you to know, despite everything, I hope you're okay and doing well. Dad's probably coming to bail me out tomorrow. I'd be in here another six. Oh, this is right before I got out. I'd be in here another 6 weeks before I even had court. Everyone else is making a movie, but instead of a Grammy or Academy Award, I get a felony charge. I don't know what happened, but I feel really fucked with, and I hope it wasn't you doing it. Dad thinks I've lost my mind. I did kind of threaten to kill him with a knife, lol, but I just wanted to scare him. I know they've been lying to me, and the AI thinks I have a restraining order against you. That was an interesting little being fucked with also. I do have like partial memories of somebody trying to get me to sign something in my parents' house, but I don't know when that would have been either. I also have partial memories of being at that place that I ended up before I was in jail, randomly in the woods with the cabin, and I don't know why I was there either. So, but I got led back there. Isn't that nice? And I also saw my washer and dryer that I had ordered in 2020 there at a different building, and the tray tables my mom had ordered for my tiny house, and that same right next to the washer and dryer, in a camper over there. And I found that when I was out on my exploration, you know, spirit lead me, and well, this is where we fucking ended up, and we had been there before. But anyways, back to the letter. I have no clue what any of that is, but we know that we have been there before, or just happened to have a dream about it somehow, but it seemed like we had really been there before, and I don't know how I got there or got home or anything. So that's interesting, right? Um, um, the AI thinks I have a restraining order against you. Dad said that's not true, but there's other shady things that he had said and I watched him do that weren't adding up. I had asked him for like 4 weeks about things, and he would never say the truth and kept changing what he had said before, including this whole playing out a movie thing. I don't know, it sounds crazy, but maybe you will understand what's going on more than him. I watched him get in the car and leave and come back and say, is that it? Should I do it again? Like, that was just like randomly, like me watching him in the driveway, just left in the car and came back and said that. They wanted me to follow, or what does it say? Something, and I didn't. People were playing games with me for weeks before my arrest, and I finally snapped. Not really, though. I didn't hurt anyone and never have. Was that coming? Was that coming to bring? Oh, bring 22. That was one of the things they said when they were fuck with me, that Tim was gonna come bring me a 22 with a scope. And said, I'm so confused to what's going on. So many lies. Even on that Fox 29 on YouTube and news. Are the feds messing with me? They had my phone tapped old school a few weeks ago, weeks before my arrest also. That was when I called my brother on the home phone. We still had it, I think. Or maybe I called him on his phone. And I could hear the background. I could hear it. I could hear them. Yeah. I could hear somebody in the fucking line. So, so they had my phone tapped old school a few weeks before my arrest also. You think that the tech would have been, tech had improved, but you could literally tell they were listening a few days. I called my brother when they were already following me around at that point. I don't even remember why at this point. They put me in solitary suicide watch, and then when I got here, they had to be drugging the food slash drink with LSD or something for the first few weeks. So much weird stuff. Then the next few weeks, it was sedative. I'd be out after one or two sips of that pink milk. They claimed I was just exhausted. Might be true because the room they put me in was beyond disgusting. I had to be in like 10 people's random body fluids and DNA, random hairs and crumbs. It smelled so bad. I don't think they had flushed that toilet at all. The floor was sticky and I had no shoes. I swept a corner with my hands, and other than that, to stand, didn't move other than that, but to stand or sit down. Not enough space to even lay down. Especially with the little romper dress they had me in. It was so freezing. It was freezing in this jail 90% of the time. It had been 45 degrees out and they still had the air on. Speaking of, I think they just turned it off, thank God. The food is good in here. I had to give up being veggie for a while because in solitary suicide watch, I would wake up in tons of pain, shivering from malnutrition. I wasn't getting enough calories, not eating the meat for nutrition because, what does it say? Not getting the meat or the nutrition because they had like pasta and bread. The days rice and beans were fine, but not every day had that. I miss my Bella so much. I can't wait to see her tomorrow. I can't wait to be sleeping in my real bed and not this flat mat. I can't wait to take a hot bath. My house is still a mess from when I got arrested. I had asked Dad in a letter to go clean the fridge and the toilet. He didn't. It was already bad before I left. The fruit was deteriorating, leaking out of the bottom of the fridge. I had gotten really depressed. I don't know why y'all wanted me like that. I don't know why y'all messed with me for 4 years like that. It really broke me. Does that make you happy? I thought I would marry you like you said, but you're my wife. That was what you said, but you're my wife. And we would have the 3 kids you wanted, but you never wrote or text or came to see me again. All you did was use me for my ideas to make you success without giving me a dime. All my brilliance wasted on you, not even a job or a penny. Why did I deserve that? Then it got worse. The mind games before and when I got locked up. Why? I never did anything to you. All I ever did was believe your BS and hope for a better future. Like I said, I hope you're okay and doing well. And then it continued. That was, I signed off. And it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So that's the first part of it. Do you want to hear more of this?